Over the past decade, we've gone from low single digits egg-laying chickens who are cage-free to now more than 30% of the egg industry is cage-free, representing about 100 million animals. How did we get here? Now, to understand the impact, you have to know, where did we start? Over the centuries, we have domesticated this athletic creature to become the animal who we now know as a white chicken. They're raised in smaller farms, still able to run around and dust bathe and scratch and have the sun over their head. They had pretty good lives as they were laying eggs and people would take their eggs. What happened is that roughly around World War II, when industrialization started to occur in our economy, it stretched out into animal agriculture. And so chickens were brought in from the outside, put indoors, inside warehouses, and that's when the normalization of the caged chicken occurred in the United States. Most egg-laying chickens are confined in small cages about the size of your home microwave. They're unable to ever spread their wings. They're forced to eat, sleep, defecate, and lay eggs in the same small spot every single day their entire lives. This level of suffering is why we have to wage and win monumental campaigns, not to get some of these egg-laying chickens out of cages, but to get all of these egg-laying hens out of cages. Just like so many social justice movements, the fight for egg-laying hens happened on college campuses. College students, in conjunction with the Humane Society of the United States, waged what was called the Cage-Free Campus Campaign, where college campuses became the first places in the United States to refuse to sell and buy in the first place eggs from caged chickens. We started to reach out to restaurant chains and grocery stores and consumer packaged good companies to show them what was happening on college campuses. And they saw that as, okay, change is coming. Maybe we should start taking steps in this direction. We started to build enough momentum where every major food company was at least switching some eggs to cage-free, and that allowed us to then take it up to the next level, which is, let's switch all of your eggs to cage-free. The tipping point announcement was September 2015, when McDonald's announced it's switching all of its eggs to cage-free. They buy about 2 billion eggs a year. That's billion with a B. That started the avalanche of us getting victory after victory after victory. We won these corporate victories. That's one aspect. The other aspect is passing laws to ensure these animals are not confined in cages. It shouldn't be legal to treat animals in this abusive manner, just as it shouldn't be legal to fight dogs or to engage in cockfighting. So we had to wage campaigns to do it. And agribusiness fought against us. We passed Proposition 12. That was a ballot measure in California, the strongest law for farm animals the world has ever known. And with that, we passed similar laws in Oregon, Washington, Michigan, Colorado, Utah, Nevada. And because of these laws, we're able to set a new minimum standard where chickens can no longer be confined in cages. They have to have these environmental enrichments, the perches, the dust bathing areas, the scratching areas, the nest boxes. Cage-free is not utopia. Cage-free is dramatically better than these animals being confined in cages. As more and more people see how animals are raised in the meat, egg, and dairy industries, the more they are choosing plant-based foods. They're doing things like choosing oatmeal with fruit piled up on it for breakfast, or cereal with plant-based milk instead, or choosing the plant-based alternatives that they can replace their eggs with. Whether people are switching to free-range eggs is a step in the right direction, or choosing to eat more plant-based meals, so many people are doing something, and that's a good thing. Over the next 2 years, we are going to get the majority of egg-laying chickens out of cages in the United States. And that's a day that we'll always look at as how we have successfully moved the majority of these animals out of a situation that for so long looked like was going to be the norm in our society for generations to come.